Ladies and gents, I'm back. It's night two, New Japan Cup. Let's go through the results for the second time in the day. Alright, match one of night two of the New Japan Cup. We have a young lion from the LA Dojo, Gabriel Kidd, versus member of the Bullet Club, Taiji Ishimori. This match lasted about 9 or so minutes. Taiji Ishimori wins this match via the Yes Lock. He advances to the second round. Gabriel Kidd, I've been a fan of Gabriel Kidd for years before he even decided to enter the dojo system. He's always had a lot of heart. He showed good heart in this match. But as it has been relegated for years in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Young Lions are always used as enhancement talent. And that's what it was here. I wouldn't say this was a tremendous showing for Taiji Ishimori. I don't figure for Taiji Ishimori to get far in the New Japan Cup, but he was my pick to win this match. So there that goes. Match two, second match of the night. We have another match including a young lion. We had Yuya Uemura versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru of Suzuki-gun. In this match, Deep Impact was performed by Yoshinobu Kanemaru, which is the second rope jumping DDT to get the win over Yuya Uemura in this match. All I have to say is that out of all the young lions who did participate in the first round of the New Japan Cup, Yuya Uemura showed the most heart. He got the most time in a nearly 10-minute match against Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And he was able to show off some exciting stuff. You don't usually see the young lions going out of base when it comes to fundamental moves and stuff like that. But you saw him perform a springboard moonsault off of the top rope off of one side, and he also did something. He also did a cross body block, which was surprising to me, which I don't usually see the young lions perform. So they let him bust out a couple of moves, which was cool. I thought, which is what I was looking for mainly in the New Japan Cup out of the young lions. A little bit more showmanship, different moves outside of the fundamental stuff. Not because it's just something that I want to see. I mean, due to the pandemic and everything else that's going on, these guys aren't going to be able to do any sort of excursions anytime soon. They won't be able to go to the UK. They won't be able to go to Mexico. They won't be able to go anywhere else. So it is up to the dojo system in New Japan to start to let these guys formulate characters and open up and expand their movesets while they're wrestling under the New Japan banner and growing as characters and wrestlers under the New Japan banner, and not being made to go out of the country just to do that. I think they're gonna have to take advantage of them just being able to stream their content directly onto New Japan World, and having these guys grow up right in front of our eyes instead of having them go away for a while and then come back. So that might be a different approach than New Japan is taking here. On to the third match of the night, which was the 8-man tag here. It was members of Chaos. It was Sho and Yo, Roppongi 3K, and Chaos members Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto versus members of LIJ, Los Ingobernables de Japón, Bushi, Shingo Takagi, Sonata, and Evil, the main four outside of Naito-san. This match lasted about 12 minutes or so. Hiroki Goto wins the match with GTR on Bushi. Bushi keeps on eating pins here for some reason or so. So I don't expect him to win his first round match either. So we'll take a look at that when his first round match comes to play. I think his first round match is up against Sho, right? I think it's Sho and Bushi in the first round, and I think I picked Sho to win. We'll see how that ends up. But in the match, I was looking to see yet again in this particular match how guys were going to pair up and who was going to be able to do what or expand on their storylines coming into the first round. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary for anybody per se. Because Evil has Yujiro Takahashi, I think, in the first round, or is that Goto? I don't know. I don't have the bracket in front of me. I should, but I don't. But it was it was a 12-minute match. For me, it didn't really lend anything for any future storylines and things of that nature for the New Japan Cup that I can remember or recall in this match. As for who carried the match, I think it was pretty evenly done, to be honest. No one did more than anybody else, in my opinion. I didn't see much of Yoshihashi in this match, so from that side of chaos, we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. Intermission happened after the third match. Yet again, more promo for the New Japan shop. The ring area outside and inside of the ring, ropes and everything else were being sanitized and cleaned. And there was just a waiting game after that. Match number 4. How am I put this? So I didn't expect much from this match. It was a New Japan dad, Yuji Nagata, versus Minoru Suzuki. I think me and SP3 both gave Suzuki the win here just because we're so used to Suzuki running roughshod over most of his opponents. I'm going to give you the result right now. This was probably the lone match, which was the lone surprise. Yuji Nagata won the match as they with what they have on the website as the backdrop hold, but some of us like to call it the Saitoplex. He won his match with the Saitoplex. Now let me describe something to you guys about this match. This was not a very fancy match. This match wasn't even highly technical at all. It wasn't one of those brawler matches either that you would usually see in a WWE ring when guys get lazy and don't really want to wrestle. This was one of those matches where you saw two men beat the crap out of each other. Like, when I say beat the crap out of each other, not play wrestling, beat the crap out of each other, like legit beat the crap out of each other. Like, so many open hand smacks to the collarbone and face area and stuff like that, and the elbows and the forearms to the face, and the kicks. Oh my God, the kicks Yuji Nagata put onto Minoru Suzuki. These guys were just in a battle of blow for blow in this match, and it was tough to watch, man. I'll say that, because you wouldn't know, but in comparison to when you watch a hardcore match and you see a lot of blood and you see a lot of use of weapons and stuff like that, you would say, oh, that match was hard to watch. That was gruesome. That was hardcore, per se. This is just, it wasn't unsightly, but it was brutal in a very hand-to-hand combat sort of way. I would never, in my wildest dreams, want to get in a match with either Yuji Nagata or Minoru Suzuki with those guys putting hands on me. Shit, they beat the crap out of each other, y'all. They really, really did. And it was, sometimes I say it's fun to see. This wasn't fun. I just felt they were just trying to best each other. Who can hit who the hardest without knocking one another out was the game that they were playing. And that's what I got to say about that match. On to the last match of the night. The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, went up against the Booker Man himself, Gato. So it was Chaos up against the Bullet Club here. This match lasted about 15 minutes or so. And Okada won with what they call the Cobra Clutch on the New Japan site, but it wasn't the Cobra Clutch. It seemed like it was more of an overhead double wrist lock instead of what we usually see in a regular Kimura lock. It was done over Gato's head. So that was a new submission for Okada to use in order to gain the win. So no Rainmaker clothesline, no Rainmaker shot with the clothesline or anything like that. to finish the match. This time it was done via submission. This match, Gato attempted and he tried every single dirty trick in the book. He used a wrench. He used a wrench to mangle the midsection of Okada. He used brass knucks on Okada. Brass knucks came into the match 3 times. Okada got brass knucks out of Gato's pocket at one point. Gato hid brass knucks in between the apron and the actual ring skirt on the ring sometime during the day beforehand. He hid it there, and then Jado eventually came down to the ring at some point during the match, and he helped get more brass knucks to Gato in order to defeat Okada. So Okada, the basic story in the match was that Okada had to overcome all of these different ploys, these different attacks by all these weapons. He had to overcome all of that in order to get his win in the match, which he did. Typical Okada match from the storytelling aspect, because Okada is such a good storyteller in the ring. Very well told. The entire match of him getting his midsection and abdominal section just blown to bits, chairs to the gut, tables to the gut, like I said before, the wrench, and things of that nature being thrown into the guardrails and such. Okada got beat up, guys, but Okada ended up getting the win. So that's the wrap on night 2 there. Didn't see anything else of importance here. So on to the second round. We have Okada. We have Yuji Nagata. We also have Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And we also have Taiji Ishimori moving on to the second round of the New Japan Cup. These were the matches for June 17th. Matches will resume on the 23rd and the 24th of next week. So I'll see you guys then. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I've been the good brother J News. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, y'all. Be safe. Be good to one another. And as always, stay wrestling fans. I'll see y'all. Peace.